everyone, I'm going to talk today about how you can use the ARE 5 handbook to help you study for your specific exam objective. So first, I'd recommend that you read through the entire ARE 5 handbook for your specific exam. So for example, if you're doing the practice management exam, you'll read through the entire practice management section. And I also recommend you read through in this first step, you read through the entire NCARB reference matrix for your section in both the contract section and the study materials section. One important thing to remember for the NCARB reference matrix, these are the materials they use to create the exam. They are not exactly a list of study materials, so they are the reference materials used by NCARB. It's not necessarily a study material list, so that's one thing to remember. After you've done the first step, number 2 is you should list all the topics mentioned in each objective. So in objective 1.1 of that respective exam, you'll go through that objective and sort of highlight each specific topic, whether it's the contract, whether it's architect's responsibilities. You should be highlighting each individual topic within that objective, and you should do this for all the objectives within that exam section. Number 3, you should match each topic to a specific resource. So for example, in the programming and analysis exam, when I sort of went through each objective, I saw that they had listed like solar orientation, they have listed stormwater management. So that means I actually have to go and find the resources that are relevant to those specific topics. For example, it could be the Site Planning Design Handbook, it could be Sun, Wind, and Light in that specific example. So you should match each topic to 1 or 2 references. I usually try and make sure that it's more than one, just so if it's not very clear in one reference, I have something to go back to. In step 4, I actually go to the ARE 5 community and look at the references I've seen for that specific topic and see how they're listed as helpful or unhelpful. Sometimes you'll have an exam topic and you'll have a reference material for it, but people will tell you not to look at it because maybe it goes too in detail or it's not detailed enough. So just check and see how people within the ARE 5 community have used that material. They can tell you how to study for that material more effectively, like listing specific chapters, and that can be a big help since some of these textbooks can be thousands of pages, so that's a very important tool to use. And step number 5, I would really recommend that you use the questions within the ARE 5 handbook as a type of practice question or mini quiz to sort of gauge your understanding of the material. I really like to take those ARE 5 handbook questions at the beginning and at the end of my study journey for that specific exam, because it lets me know whether or not sort of my line of thinking is in alignment with what NCARB is looking for. And of course, the actual grade that you get is not important. It's more about the level of understanding. So yeah, so that's just how I use the ARE 5 handbook to study. Let me know any tips that you have or any questions you might have in the comments.